So of course the day I release these videos is also the day when like major comic book news happens. It ain't easy being me. Okay, so 3 major bits of comic book news happened today. So this is an emergency episode. If it seems a little slipshod or unpolished or whatever, too bad. I'm doing this, fly by the seat of my pants, however that phrase goes. First up, Mark Waid and Chris Samnee's run on Daredevil is going to end in February with issue 36. This is interesting. This is Marvel's best book by a long shot. And that's not just me saying it. Critics around the world love this book. Fans everywhere love this book. It's consistently a bestseller. And to just end it, it's out of nowhere, really. I know Marvel's doing their whole all-new Marvel Now thing, and they're relaunching Captain Marvel and Silver Surfer and a whole bunch of other books next year, so I think that's what they're doing with Daredevil as well. I'm going to lump it into that category, a brand new Daredevil series for the all-new Marvel Now run. But the question is, if they're going to keep Waid and Samnee on the book, why cancel it and start over again? Why not just keep it going? Maybe make a special jumping on issue and really highlight it. It's the same thing that's going on with Captain Marvel. Kelly Sue DeConnick is still the writer, so why cancel it and start over again? When you can just keep it going. I get it. Number one, sell better and they help the comic book stores and whatnot. I get that. But it just seems like cutting off something in the middle to reboot it again with the same people. Anyway, that's a topic for another time. Moving on. Iron Man 17 came out today and it was revealed in it that Tony Stark is adopted. Yes, he's not the biological son of Howard and Maria Stark. The context of this is that it was all a ploy to confuse the God Killer, the current villain in the series, but my question is, why? Axel Alonso said he approved it because there's so much story potential that could come from this, and I agree, but this just adds such more confusion to Tony's backstory. Iron Man's backstory is very simple enough. He was a child prodigy, he idolized his father, and could never really live up to him. And then he was taken as a prisoner of war, forced to make weapons, built the Iron Man suit, escaped, and then used that for good. I don't have any problem with him being adopted per se. My problem is that now this adds a new wrinkle to a backstory that, now could potentially be a part of all future Iron Man stories down the road. I mean, are they going to add these to the movies now? I mean, are they going to do an Iron Man 4 and Robert Downey Jr. is going to have some witty thing to say about being adopted? This isn't a big deal so much. I mean, backstories can usually be glossed over in anything, but I just don't know why this had to be the only way this story could end. Finally, Beware the Batman, the current Batman cartoon airing on Cartoon Network, has been pulled from rotation and will resume again in January. Only 11 episodes aired this year, and to pull it from the schedule now and re-air it later, I mean, that's not a good sign. The same thing happened with Young Justice and Green Lantern. They weren't doing so well in the ratings. They pulled them in the fall of that year, then rescheduled them again early in the next year, and then canceled them outright. But Beware the Batman isn't a bad show. It's not the best Batman cartoon of all time. Nothing's better than the animated series. But it's just weird that a Batman series isn't doing well. It's damn Batman, for Christ's sake. Maybe it's Cartoon Network's fault. I mean, they do push Adventure Time and Regular Show and Gumball and all those shows more than they do the DC Nation. But then again, Teen Titans Go is doing pretty well. And why? That show is not very good. Is it because it's a more serious take on Batman? It could be. I mean, Brave and the Bold was much more silly and campy, and that did really well. But if you ask me, it shouldn't matter whether it's serious or campy, it's still Batman. People flock to Batman. The fact that it's not doing well is just shocking. Who knows? Maybe they'll cancel it and replace it with another better Batman cartoon. One that doesn't have terrible CGI. Or maybe, and it pains me to say this, don't put it on Saturday morning because nobody watches Saturday morning cartoons anymore. Alright, that's it. Quick episode, just had to get that news out. I hope you picked up Daredevil 32 today because time's running out. Thanks for watching. Little change in scenery this week. That's what happens when you still live with your parents and they want to go to bed. They don't want to hear you talk about comic books. Anyway.